Hi everyone, it's me, Moonlight Guidance. I hope you are doing well. If not, I really hope I can help you. This is a reading for you. We're going to have a look and see what is coming through. It's a very safe space where you're always welcome. And yeah, gonna have a look. I'm here every day doing readings and have been for the last 4 years, every single day. I am consistently here for you to show up, always here, okay? And personal services, readings, items, rituals, if you're interested in any of that, it's always on shopmoonlightguidance.com and linked down below. Let us see what we have. Okay, we've got the Three of Swords with the High Priestess. This reading is profound. This reading is maybe one of the most important readings you may ever see on my channel. I have made thousands of readings. And when I say that, I don't say it lightly, okay? I don't go in every single one of my readings and say, this is the most important reading you will ever watch. No, you can go through all of them. You probably will not hear that, okay? This is important. This is significant because when you've got the Three of Swords and the High Priestess, it affects you deeply. It affects you. And when something affects you, what's really important is that we ensure you don't self-sabotage your life, because one thing that I'm seeing here is that the pain of other people, because you're very empathic, you're very loving, and you're very kind, you can start to absorb other people's pain as your own. And when you start doing this, you will find that your health can suffer, your well-being can suffer, your career can suffer, your relationships can suffer, and you will ultimately suffer. We cannot have that, okay? We cannot have that, because what do you want out of life? You want happiness, you want joy, you want fulfillment, you want a beautiful, strong relationship. Am I right or am I wrong? You want good money, you want good happiness, you want good food, you want a wonderful home, you want to feel loved and appreciated to those that you love and appreciate. You want to feel respected, understood, cared for. You want to feel, right? You don't want to feel like this, Two of Swords, where you don't even know half the time what you're doing, half the time why you feel so sad, half the time going out and just feeling so empty, so lonely, so lost. You don't want to feel that way. You have no business and no want and no need to feel like this. Two of Swords is so profound and so significant because the Two of Swords represents the fact that you have the ability to, quite frankly, change your life. And I'm going to give you the codes to do that in this reading, okay? Three of Swords, you're carrying heartbreak and sadness for what other people have done onto you, and then you feeling like, I deserved it, like that's why it must have happened to me, and now I've got to carry this for the rest of my life. No. What they did onto you is their own projection of a situation. Letting that then ruin your life is you giving that person or those people power that they have ruined your life. They don't have that level of power. It's in your power to bring yourself out of the situation. And you can do that. You can 100% do that because you are a spiritual person. You are watching this reading for a reason. If you didn't believe in any of this, you wouldn't be here watching this. You would be like, tarot reading, oh, nonsense, not going to watch that. You're here for a reason. You are here because the High Priestess is saying the more spiritual knowledge you have, the better your life will become. You will go through hoops. And you will leap and you will fly like no other person does, okay? You are going through a spiritual growth and a spiritual awakening. If someone here has broken your heart or you have gone through immense loss, you are being guided down a spiritual path to better your life, to manifest your wishes, your goals, and your dreams. And the best way that you can do that is through personal power, healing, and building confidence. The more you are healed, and healing is a switch. What is healing? Healing is acceptance. The minute you accept your current circumstances and you think to yourself, oh my God, like I am hurt and this is not great. I don't want to stay in this forever. I want to, have a beautiful relationship. I want to feel happy. I want to feel connected and content. And I want to feel like, the world is my oyster. In order to get to that point, you must accept what's happened. Okay, that person didn't treat me very well, but they didn't treat me very well. So why should I treat myself badly? I'm going to treat myself well. F you to them. I'm going to treat myself well because they probably are thinking I'm going to be sitting at home crying. They're going to be wrapped around my face. No. Take that off. Be like, you know what? The world is my oyster. I'm an amazing person. That's their path. I'm going to look after me. This is my time. Whether or not that person changes, tries to come back, that's a different story, but you don't need to worry about that. All you need to worry about is yourself, your emotions, and your self-worth. When you build yourself up, your life will change in ways that you will never even imagine, you will never even understand. You will be on another level altogether. Because when you are so strong and so high vibrational, everything that you want will align your way according to your needs. Okay, I see this over and over again. When a person is so sad, heartbroken, sad, they will keep attracting this energy. They will keep attracting fear. They will keep attracting sadness. They will keep attracting partners that do the same thing to them over and over again. The minute they step into this energy and realize who they are, okay, that they are not to be mistreated, that they are okay for a little period of time just being by themselves, boom, the universe will give them knowledge, the universe will give them strength, the universe will give opportunities. You can, start businesses, you can start ventures, you can start to build extreme financial stability and growth, and boom, everything will come your way. Which one do you want to be? Page of Cups, Two of Swords. Which one looks more appealing, right? And also, from a perspective of love as well, who do you think a person would rather go towards? This or this? This or this? It is always going to be this. Become this, okay? If you go to a job interview and, you really want this job and you're so desperate and you're sitting there with desperation, begging, pleading, crying, they're going to be like, what's happening here? But if you go in with confidence, that if you get it or not, you're good. 9 out of 10 times you'll get that job, okay? And this is the code to life. Your confidence, your strength, your sense of self-worth is going to open more doors than you wallowing in the heartbreak that someone else caused upon you, because that's their problem. Now, you might even think to yourself, but I broke my own heart. There is always a purpose for why things happened. Maybe that, those people didn't treat you well, and so you took a chance and an option to, protect yourself, and then you felt like it backfired. You know what? You did something to protect yourself. But then you have guilt, right? You have guilt that, I shouldn't have done that. Anxiety, but that's because you genuinely care. And that's not a bad thing, okay? The fact that you care and then you get anxious and sad that you may have done something wrong is the fact that you care maybe a little too much, okay? It's all about balance. And the most important thing that I will say is love yourself a little bit more than those that love you. Love yourself a little bit more than those that love you. Because if you are relying on validation from other people, you will always base your self-worth into their hands. If you have a partner that loves you, okay, but you base the fact that you are lovable into their hands, you will never feel love until they love you. And you cannot have that. You must love yourself way more than that person. That person just adds value into your life, and yes, they can love you, but you love yourself first. This is so important, okay? Especially with the Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles, you must build self-worth within yourself. I do have lots of rituals to help with this as well. I just wanted to mention one of the most powerful ones is detachment. So detachment is pulling energy back towards yourself, which then allows all of your manifestations to take place. It's basically a healing ritual. And detachment is the key to the law of attraction, because the law of attraction means knowing what you want and then being okay without it. This allows you to accept your circumstances, and then your life will only progressively get better. There's also the self-love ritual if you struggle a lot with giving yourself love, like I just talked about. There's the codependency ritual if you are always placing your worth into other people's hands, or if you are emotionally dependent on what other people are doing in their life to then make you emotionally feel a certain way. So if someone else is going and enjoying your life, you feel sad because you feel lonely. But that's because you're codependent on them, right? The codependency ritual allows you to become independent. Regardless of what other people are doing, you're in your own lane, thriving. There's also the full body chakra cleansing, which really helps with mood, vitality, energy, uplifting yourself, especially if you feel sad, stressed, anxious, heartbroken. You have health things going on as well at the same time. There's also the shadow work healing to help with grief, trauma, sadness, pain, childhood trauma. It really helps to heal your shadow, which is the part that your shadow holds on to, right, that you can't see. But then in reality, your life will become better. So there's lots of rituals, there's lots of things that you can do in that regard, but healing is your greatest superpower. And people often don't like talking about it because they just think like healing, whatever, and they just throw it out the window, like whatever. But until you don't heal, you will find that things in your life will not come together. It's a very harsh truth. It's a very harsh reality. Until you don't feel like you are good within yourself, without other people, without external distractions, you will never be able to attract what is truly for your highest good, because the universe will be scared to give you something that is for your highest good, thinking that you might self-sabotage it out of fear, out of loneliness, out of anxiety. Anxiety is something that can be worked at, okay? People do have it. I'm very, very aware of that. But it's about improving it, right? So that you're not stuck in this kind of energy. And that's really, really important. This video is about healing yourself. It's about changing your life in that way. And it will happen. Like, I do believe that you will take measures to do some healing. This reading is all about the fact that as soon as you heal, you are going to be in the optimal aspect to manifest the life of your dreams. And you watch how when you are healing and when you are building up that confidence within yourself, your life will literally change. You will be a completely different person, but everything that comes into your life will also be completely different and much, much better. So this is your reading. If this resonates, or if you claim it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Affirmation is I am healing, and everything is down below. All right, bye.